Have you ever felt like life keeps moving forward, yet somehow you feel lost inside? You wake up, go through the motions, work, talk to people, scroll through endless feeds, then fall asleep, only to repeat the same cycle the next day. But deep down, there's a quiet emptiness you can't explain. You ask yourself, what is the point of all this? Why am I really here? That question is more common than you think. Even people who seem successful on the outside, people with money, careers, recognition, at some point, they too have felt empty. Because in the end, what we truly crave is not just a job, not just achievements, not just the approval of others. What we crave is purpose. Purpose is the reason we get up in the morning. It is the fire that keeps us going when life gets hard. Without it, life feels shallow and repetitive. But with it, every step matters. Every challenge becomes fuel. Here's the truth. Finding your purpose is not instant. It's not something that suddenly falls from the sky and gives you all the answers. Purpose is a process. And that process begins when you have the courage to look within. Start by pausing and asking yourself honest questions. What makes me feel truly alive? What would I do, even if nobody paid me for it? What activities make me lose track of time because I enjoy them so much? These questions may seem simple, but they open the first door toward discovering your direction. Then take time to recognize your strengths and your values. What are you naturally good at? What do people often come to you for? And just as important, what values define you? Is it honesty, freedom, creativity, compassion, or family? These values are not random. They are your compass. They guide your steps when everything else feels uncertain. Now imagine a crossroads. 3 paths meeting in one place. One path is what you love. The second path is what you are skilled at. And the third path is what the world needs. Right where those paths overlap, that's where purpose often lives. Because purpose is not only about you, it's about how you can matter to the world around you. But here's the thing, purpose is not discovered by thinking alone. You must be willing to test it in action. Take small steps. Experiment. See how it feels. Does this direction energize you? Does it light something inside of you? Or does it drain you and leave you empty? Purpose is not theory. It is built through real experience, through trial and error, through living. Of course, along the way, obstacles will appear. You might fear making the wrong choice. You might compare yourself to others who look more certain, more successful, more together than you feel right now. Or you might keep waiting for the perfect time, waiting for everything to be clear before you move. But listen carefully, the perfect time will never come. If you wait for certainty, you will stay stuck in the same cycle, year after year. Purpose is not a gift handed to you. Purpose is something that grows, only when you start walking. And remember this, purpose is not a final, fixed answer. It's not one thing you discover once, and then carry forever. Your purpose can evolve. It can grow bigger, change shape, or shift directions as you experience life. What feels like your purpose today may expand into something greater tomorrow. And that's okay. Purpose isn't about perfection. It's about direction. So ask yourself right now, will I continue living on autopilot, repeating the same patterns every day? Or will I have the courage to step forward, to search, to build a life that truly feels like mine? You deserve meaning in your life. You deserve to feel that spark of energy that comes from having a clear direction. And you deserve to create a life that is not just lived, but fully experienced. So don't wait. Don't keep putting it off. Start small. Write down what you love. Write down your strengths. Write down the values that matter most to you. And then ask yourself, what is one small action I can take today that brings me closer to the life I truly want? Because living with purpose is not about waiting for a perfect moment. It's not about comparing yourself to others. And it's not about finding one final answer that never changes. Living with purpose is about courage. The courage to take one step, one action, one choice today. And from that step, from that choice, from that courage, you will slowly but surely begin to build a life filled with meaning. Not a life you are forced to live, but a life you choose to live. Thanks for watching.